You're watching the Paul Finebaum Show, presented by Johnsonville.
Welcome back as we continue here. Michael Bratton joining us.
Yep.
We're going to get some callers in here. How about Cat Daddy first?
Big balling good as always. You know my wife is from Memphis, and I've been to Neyland Stadium many times, and that's one of the greatest atmospheres in college football. Tennessee will whoop the Aggies, I can promise you that. And I hear you go, Tennessee, and my Gamecocks. Them Gators are coming into Columbia.
I want you to hold on a second. I want Brad to give us an opinion of that game too.
Well, it really depends, Paul.
You got Billy You got Billy Napier, who said he's trying to get more sleep.
That's what I was going to say. It all comes down to Dr. Sleep and how well them Gators are rested up for this. Paul, they can fix this really quickly in Gainesville. Just put all the Gators to bed, have them watch a Billy Napier press conference. They're asleep in 10 minutes, minimum. And they'll be out for the night. Florida would never lose another. Can you imagine Steve Spurrier or Urban Meyer worried about sleep for their players? I mean, what a joke.
Robert is in Tennessee. Robert, you're on the air.
Hey, Paul, thanks for taking my call. I honestly think that Bratton had it called right on Alabama last week just for 2 plays, and he was right on the money.
Smart man right there.
The back-to-back interception.
Hey, Robert, are you out with Larry right now? It sounds like you're at a brewery tossing them down.
No, I wish I was, man. I'd like to have one with Larry. You know, I think we'd have a lot to talk about.
I would too. Hey, thanks for the call. Appreciate it. William is up next in Maryville, Tennessee, right down the road.
Paul, welcome back to East Tennessee. How are you?
I am doing great, William.
Two quick things. You know, Walter Nolan, the nose tackle for Texas A&M, came out and said that he hated Knoxville and that his time at Powell High School was lame, and he called all his fellow recruits a little different word, but it kind of rhymes with wussy.
You didn't know that, did you?
Must hang out with Gary Danielson.
It was reported there earlier this week, and of course I started thinking, well, number one, you know, I know when he was at Powell, they let him run the ball, kind of a la Refrigerator Perry, and you know, maybe if he'd gone to Catholic or Maryland Alcoa, he'd had a better high school experience. But considering the coach supposedly, enhanced his family's financial position, I don't think I'd be blasting him. I think I'd be thanking him. But lastly, you know, those wussies went 11-2 last year, and Nolan went 5-7. But
that's interesting.
I hope that Cade Mays and his crew really get on him tomorrow.
That is, I appreciate you telling me. I had not heard that. Thanks, William. I'll see you in a minute. Quentin is up next. Good afternoon, Quentin.
Michael
Quentin, you there?
Bratton, brother. Yeah, Paul,
Yes, sir.
what's going on? Michael Bratton, brother. Now, I can agree with you that Georgia would whoop that ass now. I agree with you wholeheartedly with that, brother. 28, man?
Maybe 27. I mean, come on.
Now, Quentin, you're a Bama or Georgia guy? I can't remember.
Oh, I'm a Bulldog all day. All day and night, Bulldog. I just don't. 28.
Well, Quentin, thanks for the call. You know what's interesting? Bama fans don't want to encounter you right now. Oh, I spoke too soon. Handsome Joe on with Michael Bratton.
Roll Tide, roll Paul Finebaum and Brad. Hey, man, why are you sitting up there trying to make a fool of yourself, man? I mean, what, you come in here, by the way, how many years have you been hating Alabama? I mean, was you just born hating Alabama?
Hey, Joe, when Michael was born, the OBGYN slapped him, and he said, "I hate Bama."
That's not far from the truth, Paul.
I mean, he is a Tennessee grad. You don't understand this, Joe, because you're an Alabama man. But when you're at Tennessee, you don't really like Alabama, do you? I mean, this is not like Oh man, I like all these people. I root for Alabama every week unless they're playing Tennessee. No, they root against Alabama every week.
I'm for Tennessee this weekend, but Brett,
that's a different story.
Red nose back on. Brett needs to put that red nose back on. Go find Smokey and kick him right in the butt, Paul.
You know what I find interesting, Joe? The fact that Brett's nemesis, Larry, has not called in tonight.
I think he's afraid, Paul.
He might have started too soon.
Hey, Joe, I want to ask you about one other thing. We had, who did we have on earlier? Adam Sparks, who interviewed Gary Danielson this week. You guys like Gary Danielson here? I didn't think so. Gary's about to go do Big Ten football, where Gary played at Purdue.
Gary belongs in the Big Ten.
Yeah, he does. I wish Gary well in his future endeavors, as long as he doesn't do SEC football after this year. But he said Neyland Stadium, these are my words, not his, essentially just another SEC stadium.
And I bet the person most upset, you think it's these fans, Paul? It's Jimbo Fisher. Because I think he's going to send that Tennessee fan base into a frenzy tomorrow. And that's probably going to be the difference in the ball game. That and Jimbo, making a horrible call at some critical moment. Am I wrong?
My mother taught me at an early age, if you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it. So, Jim from Tuscaloosa is next.
Yeah, I want to talk to that moron you got there that I tweeted about, and he said, yeah, Jim's right, I'm a dumbass. You are a dumbass, Brett. You're talking about Alabama again. You don't know a damn thing about football. I do. I know a lot about it. You are the dumbest guy, and you're just a punk. You really are just a punk. Saying the things you're saying, backing away like it when you did it the first night, and then now you feel like you can croak again or crow again, and you don't eat no crow. You just you make me so mad. You're just a jerk. I feel like Tammy, Paul. When she used to get on you. This guy, you know what y'all do, Paul? You never should let this guy on the air because you can't get on the air nowhere else. All you do is propping up this punk brat. That's all you're doing, Paul. That's all you're doing.
I can't disagree with anything he just said, Paul. But the problem for him is it doesn't prevent the fact that Alabama's dynasty is in decay. I didn't hear anything that countered that there.
I think you're wrong. I give you credit. You brought Jim out, and that's. He called you a punk. Mm-hmm. What was that, Mark? He called you a DA. Does that bother you when people say that?
No, because I think it's the truth. I never claimed to be the smartest man, Paul, and I think you could tell by some of my predictions and things of that nature. But at least I can entertain, and that's all this is. I'm just trying to have a good time,
And that's what I admire about you is that too many people in our business. They will argue. First of all, how many times did they tell you they got it right? I asked somebody, where did you predict? Well, I told my buddy. There's a difference in doing what you do and telling your buddy that Tennessee's going to beat Alabama.
Right. And I think some people think I just say things knowing that they're wrong. I can't pick what I'm going to be right or wrong about. No. I have no clue. But it's fun being wrong, especially when we got people like Jim yelling at me and Larry and all the crew. I don't mind it at all. But one thing I am right about is the decaying dynasty.
I don't know about that. Nick Saban, according to one of our guests today, is doing his best coaching job.
Mm-hmm. Yep, just beat an unranked team. That's incredible, Paul.
Wasn't Ole Miss ranked?
I think they were, yeah. But again, I put that one on Lane Whiffen running his mouth, creating a storm. The that should have been a win, certainly, for Ole Miss. But Lane Kiffin.
But there are a lot of unemployed coaches like Butch Jones, who are going to their grave saying, "Oh well, we could." Well, actually, Butch never even came close, did he? I mean, I was trying to come up with a better example than Butch Jones. Is he still coaching? I mean, I know he was at Arkansas State.
I think he's crying currently at Arkansas State right now. He's probably.
I mean, Jeremy Pruitt could say, "I almost beat." He didn't almost beat Alabama either, did he?
He didn't come close either. He may have beat him for a recruit or two.
Derek Dooley, no.
No.
Now, I know you folks don't like Lane Kiffin, but Lane Kiffin almost beat Alabama. I mean, that guy at least has that.
You know who did? Josh Heupel.
Oh!
And he's going to do it again here in a couple weeks.
Oh, my goodness. I'm going to leave it there.
It's a good place to end it.
Michael Bratton, let's hear it for the Brat. It's been fun. Michael, thanks for doing this. Not many people, well, actually, we couldn't get anybody else, but thanks for being here. We'll see you whenever we see you next, assuming we do see you again.
The Paul Finebaum Show is presented by Johnsonville. Game day tastes better when it's made the